everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to continue sharing with you what I've been doing for years, which is toss 10 things on the first 10 days of each month. And I'm sorry about that. I had our family had a real if you're friends with me on Facebook, you will know that we've had a really curveball thrown at us. That's all I'm saying. So I'm a little backed up with filming. So I'm kind of doing, this is a little weird because I'm doing this in retrospect because I know what I've already tossed, and I'm going to try to piece together a bunch of intros for 3 days. So the sound is going to be different, the quality is going to be different because whatever. But this isn't about swatching and beauty. This is just about showing you what I mean when I say toss 10 things for the first 10 days of each month. So the first place that I'm about to take you is one of my kitchen cabinets, which is where we keep baking things. What's interesting is I don't bake. I've never been a baker. I'm a great cook, but I don't bake. I always laugh. My sons have never had home-baked chocolate chip cookies from their own mother. I've relied on neighbors, family, and friends. I think I've attempted it here and there, and I just don't enjoy it. I don't know what else to say. I enjoy cooking, and I do not enjoy baking. I just don't. So it's interesting how much I have accumulated in my baking cabinet, although some of it I do use for baking loaves for meat and things like that, chicken breasts. So that's the first place we're going to go, and we're going to do some cleaning out of the kitchen cabinet that has been cleaned out somewhat regularly, but as the years go by and another year goes by that I'm not using those little muffin tins, it's clear that this is the time they're going to go. So this is not the first attempt at cleaning out this baking, roasting cabinet. It's kind of, I think this might be the second pass at it. And again, each time you do it, if you've done it as long as I have, you realize, okay, another year has gone by. I haven't used this. It's time to go. Here we go. So this is looking at it from another perspective. It's on the kitchen table. I took everything out from underneath and am going to separate it even farther. And we'll see if there's anything here, I know there is for a fact, that we can get rid of. So here we go. Now, I'm sorry if the angle on this isn't the best. I'm not really good at recording these kinds of things, but here we go. So it turns out I have 2 spring forms. Keeping in mind what I said earlier, that I don't bake, I have no idea why I have 2. So one will be going to Goodwill, so there's probably the newer of the 2. Plus, you can feel it's lighter weight. It's not as durable as this one, so that'll go there. Can't even imagine that I would ever make, sorry about that, can't even imagine I would ever make mini muffins for any reason. I can't believe I even own this, so those things will be going. Rolling pin will stay because, I don't know, just seems like every house should have a rolling pin. This is a, what do you call it, like a bacon press or steak press. It's real heavy. I could see that maybe we would need that someday. Never used it, but who knows, or whatever. So we'll keep that. This is a, one of those things you, I don't know, decorate with powdered sugar. Why would, or no, or sift flour. Is that what this is? You sift flour with this? I don't know. Seems like maybe I should keep it. This is a Jell-O mold. No, I don't make Jell-O. Even if I try to make Jell-O, I don't make Jell-O. No one in their right mind would ever invite me and ask me to bring a Jell-O. This is going bye-bye. I imagine, though it needs a lid, I don't know. It's going bye-bye. Same with this Jell-O mold. I think that's a Jell-O mold. It's going to Goodwill. Okay. So this big, I will keep this. This is you know, we all have, I don't know if we all do, I do use this for several times a year, particularly for making stuffed cabbage and large roasting chickens, etc. So this is staying. Yay! Then I have, I have no idea what these are. To make little pots of pies or pastries or tarts. I have a set with fluted edges and a set with not fluted. This is going to Goodwill. I've no use for that. So let's see, what am I up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. Remember my rule, no matter what, I stop at 10. I have 2 different pans for baking cakes. Now, I will do, you know, from a mix, I will do a pie mix thing. So I will, not pie, cake mix box. I've been known to do that, so this will keep. I'm keeping this bun pan for the same reason. I do make from a box, you know, maybe once every 2 or 3 years, one of these bun pan things, so I'll keep that. I have absolutely no idea what this belongs to. It's shiny, clean. I've never used it. It's going bye-bye. I do roast in these, so I'm keeping both of these as well as the smaller one, so that I'm keeping. I have baked stuff, not baked goods, but like a chicken breast or something else. You know, if I just have 2, I will use this, so that I'm keeping. And then the last big thing, not big, well, my mashed potato thing I use all the time, so that's staying. Cheese grater is staying, use that all the time. I don't know if I should count this as one, but I imagine this is for making little thingamajiggers. This is going bye-bye. So I'm counting that, I'm counting that as one thing. So I think I have 1, 2, so I'm going to count the muffin tins as one thing too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is small. I don't know what I would do this. 9. Dryer's going off. And so there's 9 things for today. So I will find one other thing somewhere and toss it. I think actually, quite honestly, I think I have another one of these somewhere, and I don't need 2. And we use it all the time, and I think this is the one I don't use. The other one is better, in my opinion. So we'll see. This one might be going. So there we go for December 2nd, my 10 days, tossing 10 things for the first 10 days of the month. Bye. So there was the kitchen cabinet with baking and roasting. And I think most everything else that left is probably going to stay there. Now we are about to attempt one of the shelves in the garage. There's a lot of junk in the garage. I've been through the garage a number of times, and those things still accumulate. The point here, I think, is maybe the next one, but is that I throw away 10 things. I easily could have gone to 20. I could have gone to 30, but that's not the point. If you look at this as let's do everything at once, you know, it's too big a mountain sometimes to continually do this, whereas 10 things on 10 days is, well, for me it's already a habit, and little by little things just keep dwindling, and over the course of the year, as I said, you very often will revisit the junk drawer, and you know, so much more has accumulated. But right now we're going to do one of these shelves in the garage. I hope the light is okay, because it is nighttime. It's after work for me that I'm doing this. And I'm using quite a bit of artificial indoor, well, you know, garage lighting, and I tried using a little like selfie kind of light as well. But here we go, and it's probably not very steady because I'm cleaning, I'm dropping, forgive me, but here we go doing one of the shelves in the garage. So here we are, this garage, one of the many shelves in the garage that I'm thinking we can absolutely get rid of things. So here we go. Car wash, there's too little. I wonder if it would even sud. So there's one thing. Then I don't think I'll be planting tulip bulbs. That's two things. Then, well, I can't decide on this, and I can't decide on this, and this feels full. What is this? Sparkling? I don't think so. So there's three. Primer, don't know. Starting with a bunch of, I'm sure that we will never need these screws in our lives. Okay, scratch out, whoops, a little ball just fell, excuse me, and I don't know, that's going. Let's see, Scratch Doctor, that's not mine to say. Instant Shine. This Stop Weed Lawns for Crabgrass Killer, we have a service now for this. And I don't know how old this is. It could have been frozen, unfrozen, frozen, unfrozen. And it's winter. I think maybe this needs to go. I'll ask my husband if he remembers buying it. This is filthy. Like, this has to be old and yucky. So this is gonna go. Windshield deicer is empty. I have no idea what one does with, boy, we have a lot of starting fluids. Oh, these have got to be as dry as can be. Forget that noise. WD-40, always good to have. Whoops, stop leak, don't know. Okay, if anyone knows the combination to this, it would be a miracle. And carrot oil, spray oil, SPF 8. Oh my gosh, tanning lotion with all this junk, forget about it. And I doubt these are both almost empty and probably not very good anymore. So there we go. So there's the shelf in the garage being done. Well, wasn't that fun? Oh, I could dump half the garage out. Anyway, so now we're going to do that infamous junk. This is not the junk drawer in the kitchen. This is a cooking utensil, thinking you are emerald kind of drawer where you have these things that you think you need to buy, or you go to a Pampered Chef party and you buy things, or Tupperware, or, you know, whatever, and the drawer is so full that you don't even want to look at it, so you go and you buy more stuff that you already have, and had you been more organized, you would not have to buy this many things. Clearly this could have, probably the whole drawer probably could have gone, but you know, I pick out 10-ish things, and this might be a drawer that I do yet again during this December period, because I've kind of got my angst up about it. And here is one of my gourmet, I don't even know what to call it, a junk gourmet drawer. And so here we go. So this is one of the many kitchen junk drawers, and as you can see, there's probably way more than 10 things I can toss. And it's amazing, after all these years, there's still junk in here, but there is. So we're just gonna start with 10 things. I have no idea. Meat grilling thermometers. They will not be used. Okay, then, what's this orange thing? Probably a pumpkin carver. Those days are long gone. Okay, this bamboo ice thing we will never use. So there's 3 things. This is a long story. Hole puncher into leather. It's a long story. It will never be used. So there we are at 4 things. This is a old-fashioned wine screw thing. It will not be used. So that goes there. Oh, let's see what else can we find. But I know for a fact I will not be using this old. I have much nicer tablespoons. And a piping something. I don't do that stuff. Why I own it, I don't know. I don't know what this is. To make little pancakes or scrambled eggs, or probably had it when the kids were little. Nope, that's going. This is, I don't know, to toast marshmallows, I think, maybe. I'll keep that. Oh boy. Oh, here's another piping thing that can go. Oh, and more piping things, and more pumpkin things. I think I'm at 10. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure I'm at 10. So once again, you see, I keep on going, but it's 10 things, and then I stop. And come with me again someday soon. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so we have now covered December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. As I'm filming this introduction and cut-ins all at one time, as I said, this is a little odd, but today is December 5th, and I thought this was enough to do the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then I'll do the 5th and 6th together, and we'll go through December 10th. So I hope this helps you. If anything, it will be entertaining, and I know that I'm not alone when you see those drawers and shelves and cabinets. I, again, hope I entertain you, hope I inspire you. Maybe we should make this a regular series. I really don't know. I don't know what life has in store for us, but I don't want to commit to any series or anything like that. I'll do the best that I can. Thank you so much. And if you're not my Facebook friend, you don't even have to friend me. My page is public, Lulu B, Lulu space BEA, and could use a lot of prayer. Thanks. Bye.